We came up with this idea about client stories a couple of years ago, but we wanted to focus on our clients, the customer, and what their story was, how they got to the Lowcountry. And we've divided up into 3 categories, and we'll show you the first category today, which is a retired couple, Bill and Maureen Medisich. They bought a home in Riverton Point here, and you'll hear their story. They're from Pennsylvania. The second category was someone who can work from anywhere. And so in these days, since the pandemic, there's a lot of people that can do that. So that'll be another video. And the third video is going to be someone who's here in the Lowcountry part-time, going back and forth up north. So let's dive into Bill and Maureen's story. I think you're going to enjoy this. They are planners. They knew they were going to retire, and they planned for it. And maybe you can pick up some pointers here on what they did and how they got here. So I'm going to let you watch this video and let you hear their story. I think you're going to enjoy this. If you do like this idea, put a comment down below, and we can do more interviews. It's not really about the real estate company and the realtor and all that kind of stuff. It's about the client stories. And, I just ask them questions, and I think you'll find this good. Please subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of really great content coming out for the rest of this year, and I think you'll find it really interesting. But this is a little bit different twist for me, interviewing people and their stories. So let's watch this. I'm here with Bill and Maureen Medisich from Pennsylvania, north of Pittsburgh, right?
Correct.
And this is part of this ongoing series that we do when we talk to people and what made them move down here. And you live in Riverton Point now.
Yes.
So I've got my questions.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about your background. I guess we could start there.
I was a financial advisor in Western Pennsylvania. I ran my own business, Medisich Financial Services. Maureen ran the office for me. And
my parents owned in Palmetto Dunes, so I've been coming down here for over 46 years.
Wow, okay.
And then we honeymooned here, and that's when he started enjoying and knowing the beach in Hilton Head a little bit better.
Okay. Did you look anyplace else to retire?
Other than the Hilton Head area?
Yeah.
No.
Florida, anything like that?
No, we knew that.
Okay.
We've traveled to Florida many times, and we've been to many beaches, Myrtle Beach, the Outer Banks, and all that.
Right.
This was it. We knew this.
That's my first question. What was the moment you knew when you were ready to move down here?
January 27th, 2022.
That's impressive.
Between 10 o'clock and 10:30.
Okay. And what happened?
My mom went for a cervical spine operation on January 26th. And they told her she would come out of the operating room, she would be fine.
Mm-hmm. And she would walk out by Friday.
Yeah. Well, she woke up the next morning paralyzed from the neck down.
Wow.
So at that moment...
Was this up in Pennsylvania?
In Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So for me, I spend my whole life telling people to accumulate assets and retire.
Right.
While you still have the money, you still have the energy, and you still have your health with you and your spouse. I watched many spouses hang on way too long and lose the window of their retirement. And watching my mom.
Yeah. How old was she at that time?
My mom was 82 years old. So, but for us, it's like, why are we waiting? Why are we tempting fate that we'll never be able to retire?
Yeah. That's good.
Enjoy.
A lot of people wait. A lot of people want to time the market. A lot of this going on.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
When the opportunity is there, you have to seize it.
Yeah, that's right.
And we realized it at that moment.
That's good.
You know?
Okay, you told me the other day about your typical day. What does your day-to-day life compare to back home?
Well, okay. Like in the morning, I wake up and I mess with the yard because I wake up at sunrise.
Yeah.
I always do. So then Maureen usually wakes up between 7:30 and 8. And then we get on the bicycles and we run 12 to 15 miles on the bicycles.
Okay.
Then we come back.
Within Riverton Point?
Yes.
No.
Or you go out?
Or
Okay.
out on Argent.
Okay.
Not Argent, East Argent. I'm sorry.
East Argent, and then we'll go over to Sun City also because we have a pass and we could go go through all those communities. Then we have breakfast, which is either fresh fruit or berries or yogurt, something like that. Or we'll go to Frankie Bones or the Plantation Cafe or something like that. Then we'll decide what we want to do next. Do we want to go out to St. Helena and get fresh produce or seafood from the seafood shops and everything like that? So it's like there's 10 million things to do, and every day we get to discover a new one.
And back in Pennsylvania, it's get up, go to work.
Well, or worse, Pennsylvania, it's really nice 5 months out of the year. But after October, you can't get on a bicycle.
Right.
And then you're stuck in the house for the rest of the time, and there's just
the physical activity's not there.
That's right.
North.
I mean, you know, it's hot in the summer here, but this is an outdoor lifestyle, really, year-round. Year-round. Do you play golf?
I do play golf badly.
I understand. It's a nice golf course. It's Jack Nicklaus.
Well, they had U.S. Open qualifiers this year at this golf course. Yes, they did.
And the girls' college.
Yeah, Big East girls.
That's cool.
Was here.
What do you love living, or let's say, what do you love most living here that you just didn't expect?
How open and welcoming people are to new people. What I realized is everybody is, all their relationships up north, they're losing all those relations. So they are so hungry for new friendships and new relationships that they are so open and welcoming.
Yeah, that's good,
You know?
Really good.
And I really didn't expect that. I thought, okay, I'm an outgoing type of guy.
Yeah.
I can make friends.
Because it's just a giant melting pot. Everybody's coming down. Okay.
Yeah, and everyone has similar experiences, and you know, the kids, the jobs.
It's a very welcoming community.
Yes.
I mean, you're always saying hello when you're walking or out in the yard or at the pool. People are willing to conversate.
I saw the amenities. They're very nice. The Riverton Point is where you all live.
Yeah.
Yes.
So did you look at a lot of communities before you chose this?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. And what you find is each community has its own feel, its own, and this is the one that looked most like us.
That's a good answer, because we tell people that you want to get a vibe going, that it just feels good, really.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do I say? What would you say to somebody back in Pennsylvania or wherever deciding should they wait for interest rates, or they're really kind of on the fence a little bit?
Well, the thing is, what if something happens?
Yeah.
What if, 3 years from now, you're not able to do this?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have rather had those 3 years enjoying
Everybody just kind of thinks they're going to be okay for a long time.
Forever.
Yeah, they do. It's weird.
And it doesn't happen. I've had customers where the husband developed brain cancer or the wife developed, Parkinson's or something like that. And it's over.
Right.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Health is such a big deal.
Yeah.
I've got a good friend who's a realtor, and I always see him on Facebook. He's out in Colorado. He's in the Bahamas. I go, man, do you get around? He goes, you just don't know.
You don't.
You don't know.
Yeah. And who knows what interest rates are doing? When we were younger, you and I, interest rates were 16, 18%.
Yeah, right.
You just buy the house and then refinance as it goes downward.
Right. Do you all explore the area? You've got Charleston, Savannah, you've got different, do you?
Oh, yeah.
And we plan to do a lot more when
Because I think
we're
that's
down
a big
here
selling
permanently.
point down here.
Oh,
There's a lot to see.
Well,
there is.
25 minutes to Savannah Airport.
Yeah.
Friends fly in, pick them up at the airport, boom.
Yeah.
There's so much to do.
And going to dinner in Savannah is no big deal, because you're not even a half hour from downtown Savannah.
Right.
So you can have all the different restaurants, but all the restaurants around here are also quite lovely.
Yeah, exactly. And how did you, you saw the YouTube videos, is that right?
Is how I
And then you got connected with Carolyn Welch.
Yes, she's wonderful.
She is great.
She is.
Yeah. I was telling you some people that didn't quite make it on my team. Well, Carolyn's been a shining star all along. I mean, American Express for like 30 years, so she's customer service.
Yep.
Fantastic customer service.
Yeah, she's great. And your situation with Toll Brothers, because they're the builder in Riverton Point,
Right.
a little bit of a tough time building the house, but it all worked out.
Right. They took a little over 2 years to build the house,
2 years.
but to be You have to not put yourself in a bad position.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you're pretty close to finished product before you sell your house, before you put your stuff in storage, before you, don't put yourself in an awkward position if you're building a brand new home.
So you're talking about living up north.
Yep.
And building down here.
Yep.
Yes.
Keep a close eye on the process.
Yep.
Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Because you all came down too early and waited, right?
No, we did not.
Oh, you did the right way.
We did it the right way.
Oh, okay.
In fact, we rented an apartment or a house up in Pennsylvania where all our stuff could be stored and we could live until
our son graduates.
Yeah, just don't put yourself in an awkward position.
Yeah, that's good. That's good advice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish you would have done it sooner? We already know the answer to this, maybe.
The answer is probably yes, but when I was hiring people, one of the questions I would always ask, and it's a curiosity question, if you could change anything in your life, what would you change and why? Okay?
Yeah.
And somebody one day said to me, okay, let's turn it around. If you had to change anything, what would you change and why? And I said, I would change nothing because I wouldn't be here right now with you.
There you go.
If I changed anything in life.
That's a good answer. So anyway, I can't thank you enough for standing out here, a beautiful view of the golf course. And if there's anything we can do to help you, let us know. Okay?
Thank you.
I can never thank you enough.
Oh,
Seriously,
he's so nice. He's the man. Anyway, come see the John Weber team and we'll take care of you.